Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome to an episode of Dude, You Never Told Me, a podcast about two best friends. Normally three, but like Devontae's out.
He
Uh,
hates us. He quit
we,
on
we
us.
we finally we finally kicked him out. No, 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 no. We're a podcast where best friends come to exchange stories, talk about hobbies, and have really deep conversations. I'm your
Absolutely.
host, Anthony. With me is Alex.
What's up, guys? It's good to see you guys again. Thank you for joining us for another episode.
Welcome back. Welcome returning listeners. Welcome new listeners. We have a very interesting episode to you today. But first, I want to say happy belated Father's Day to all of our daddy listeners out there. We love you, daddies.
Yes. Thank you, fathers, for all that you do. You are the guiding hand for the next generation of men, for the examples being set for our young
Our
daughters.
children.
Exactly. Like you you have a high bar that you may not think about all the time, or maybe you do and it stresses you out, but we want you to know like we really appreciate you. And you know, men's mental health is very important these days.
Very much so. With that out of the way, let's kind of give you a rundown for this episode. For this episode, we're bringing you another Do Tell Me segment. Here we're talking with one of Alex's good friends about a hobby that's very close and dear to Alex and my heart. We're talking about Magic the
All right.
Gathering. We're going to talk
Well, I
about
guess without further ado, let's do it. So today, everyone, we're going to be chatting with my buddy Taylor. He runs a card business and he's deep in the world of Magic the Gathering. Taylor, welcome to Do Tell Me.
Thank y'all for having me. We've had this set up for a little bit now, so I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah,
We're
of course,
happy to
man.
have you, man.
Happy to have you as well. Let's kind of get started. So, I mean, you gotta start with the beginning. Like, where did you kind of fall in love with like card games, collecting card games, and trading card games as a whole?
So I've been playing Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh since I'd have to assume like third grade.
It's like
Third
us.
grade. Yeah, I think that is
It's
about the
it's
same.
honestly it'd be like casual at that
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
During recess, I wasn't the kid on the slide or the monkey bars. I had a bunch of energy cards trying to trade up for a Kadabra or something like that. And it's like, who's got what? And so there was a very small circle. And I think I went away from it for a little bit. Um,
As one does.
it-
I think
and
we all go through our moments where like, oh, I'm a little too old for card games. I don't
I'm
want to do
too
it
cool
anymore.
for
I'm too
this
cool
now,
for it.
mom. I don't play those games anymore.
I think the real kicker is when you lose that person you play cards with. Like I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh with my neighbors for the longest time, and then they moved away, and then did not play Yu-Gi-Oh with
Ah,
anyone until we reconvened in high school to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think the
right.
best part is it never goes away. You may have like put it to the side and found other interests in life. Like everybody has hobbies and everybody has multiple hobbies. But
I
there's
got some hobbies.
still still something about card games, collectibles. I'm sure y'all can relate video games as well. It's like a it's like a retreat. Like
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
it's
It's a
something you
great
enjoy.
decompressor for sure.
Exactly. And so you already know the next three sentences I can say then. Y'all understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think for me, card games are like the best balance of like skill and then the best balance of luck, right? Because you still
Mhm.
got to build your deck appropriately so you can draw the cards you want to get, but like
Yeah.
there is some like strategy and skill based into it.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
it's it's all the right notes for me when it comes to like a game.
But
Yep.
it's also a game where you can easily buy your win. You know what I mean? You buy all the best cards. Well, next thing you know.
With a constant meta change, you can do that. You can
Yeah.
also just not have super sweaty friends. And I mean, me and my buddy will run standard games, and is we don't look at ban lists. Like if you have the card in there, you can tell by the deck power. It's like, okay, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
I don't know. We just play for fun, man.
My friends call that I'm playing with what I got. I'm not playing any format, just what I got.
This is what I got. That
That's
must be why you like to do draft night so much, Anthony.
Oh yeah, I mean we haven't we're gonna touch base on like Magic the Gathering as itself, but I love draft. I love limited format. It's like
I
the
think
perfect balance of skilled.
you won our pod's draft night, if I recall
No, I think
correctly.
Alex won it. Alex just made a very aggressive aggro deck. You can't
Yeah, I
beat that.
did.
We're playing best of one, and
Okay.
Alex just made like a super aggressive deck. Can't. It's just how it is.
My
Just
bad,
kept going
Alex.
smack. Nah, we're good. We're good.
We had
Okay.
fun. Jen had fun too, man. That was a really fun
I'm
night
glad
for
you
us.
liked it. I'm glad I can get It's just another way to
Yeah.
experience like Magic the Gathering as a whole.
Oh, for sure. We're waiting for the next one. That's
Hey, there's a good set coming up that maybe we could all consider doing that for.
Well, we're jumping the gun in our conversation, so like we're just
We
we
don't have to talk about it yet.
so now that we got the idea of kind of where your like origins began, like what was the light bulb moment that you're like, hey, I'm gonna turn my normal casual interest into card games into something like that's like a business, something that like a side gig, something that you can actually make money from.
so I was a stockbroker for multiple different brokerage firms. All the way from Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, TD Ameritrade, Robinhood was um
Heard of a few of those.
and I think what annoyed me the most were the clients who didn't want to learn. Um, and it really irked me. And without going into detail, I was pushed away. I felt like every day. Um, and I know somebody who has a card shop, and they talked to me about it, and I was like, "Hey, I'm a foot out of the door already." And they explained to me that I'm more organized than they are. They were like, "I think you would really succeed in this." And so, without too much planning, I took a leap of faith. I think, you know, as far as headspace goes, there was only one direction for me, and it was up.
Failure was not an option.
No, that's an interesting part about owning your own business, is you live and breathe it at that point.
Yeah.
There is no 9 to 5. There's I
Right.
wake up and succeed. I make my success today.
I think my wife always told me like you can if you treat this like a hobby, it's gonna be a hobby. You're not gonna put a lot of
Absolutely.
energy into it. But if you make this your livelihood, like you live and breathe, you succeed off of your work. If you don't put the work into it, you can't. There's no one else to blame. You can't
Yeah.
blame anyone else if you're not putting in like serious
You
amount of attention to.
you force yourself into a corner, and
Do
it's
you
I'm not gonna sit here and lie, like, it can be extremely stressful.
for sure.
There's
That
so much to learn, everything is constantly changing. It's it's wild, but it is worth the ride for sure.
that actually just sparked a question in my head. Do you ever like find yourself in a situation where like some days you're like, man, I miss the days where this was just a hobby. Like, does that ever kind of pop in your head where you're like, it's because mixing hobby into business, I feel like kind of changes the hobby a little bit for you, right?
There's a saying about that actually, and that's a great question because the saying is oh, I feel like I'm gonna blank out now, but it's something along the lines of um, don't turn a business or don't turn a hobby into a business because it's like you're robbing yourself of a joy that you have.
Yeah,
Right.
And I apologize to whoever's going to watch. I don't remember the exact quote, um, but I think I would put like video games in front of Magic for me.
sure.
Um, I'm actually a filthy casual when it comes to Magic.
Okay.
Going to
Um,
any pro tours, not going to any competitions.
No, not that. I, went to MagicCon in Vegas last year. So
Oh, last year. I went to the one in this year, the one like in May of this year.
you went to VegasCon this year?
Yeah, I did.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Well, it's so more it's more like I guess I've always enjoyed Magic, but it's never been
You don't live and breathe Magic as
like
like
S
some
tier
people.
hobby. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You're
I
not
never
a
really had
sweat.
a problem with it. You know, we're all grown here. Like the bills never stop,
Yeah,
right?
right, right, right.
It doesn't matter what you're doing. There is no
Facts.
pause button. So I prioritize that as you have to do when you're starting a business. So
Yeah, I think it hits to what you had said earlier. Like this is like this has now become your job. Your nine. There is no true 9 to 5, but this is your 9 to 5 essentially. And so like you
exactly.
can't let like you can't let your interests just overtake the need for you to provide for your family to like make sure that you're successful. Because if
Mhm,
this
mhm.
fails, I don't know if you have a backup, but like if it fails, it fails. Right? There is
If it fails, it fails. You're
yeah.
absolutely right. And it's not an option. I will say that after a bit of time, I have my own collection that I
Oh
just
yeah.
stashed to the side now, but that's just could I do that in year 1?
Right.
Absolutely not. Everything's for sale. Year
I
2 was kind of the same story. We're
Yeah.
going into year 3 right now, and I have a bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, you have your showcase pieces that like,
Yeah.
hey, these are high value or sentimental or whatever. These aren't for
Exactly.
sale. Yeah. Do you find like there's a connection between like holding cards and then holding onto stock? Do you feel that like kindred spirit of your stockbroker days of like I'm holding on to something for it to become more valuable in the future?
So it's funny you mentioned that. You can watch cards individually like stocks. Um, but I know people don't have sentimental value with stock, but you can have that with a card. And
Right.
so if you don't agree with the price that a certain card is at, keep it. Don't let go of it. That's yours, you know? And so that's the cool thing about Magic is I can watch graphs and understand them all day. But when there's a personal connection or something like Jen has a cute collection.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's taking up one of my binders at this point. Would I ever
It's a
sell those?
bumble flower.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't sell any of those because she loves it. I love finding the cute cards. Like, um, y'all's buddy wanted all the otters.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
penguins.
So,
Yeah.
His favorite animal. Yeah, I feel
yeah.
that.
And
Shout
so
out Devonte, who's not here today.
that's cool. It's not a stock at that point. It's something
Right.
somebody actually loves. And
Yeah.
there's really
And how
nice.
do you put value on something like that, right? You
You
don't.
don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Atlas showed you his Final Fantasy collection. He's like building
Oh,
it
you
out.
want me to bring it out?
I mean, it fits the mold, right? Because like, I mean, I guess Alex, I turned to you like, would some of the cards in
Oh,
there?
hold on.
Would you sell those cards, or are
Uh,
you like, I won't
Probably
sell them for?
never.
Yeah, it's like I won't sell them until like I'm way
It's
ready to
cool knowing
retire
they're
and have
expensive,
no
but like,
interest to like hold on to them any longer.
bro, this binder
Yeah,
is
dude.
stuff.
Yeah, like you
Are
spent
we
like
collection flexing right now?
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
I am. It's
See,
Okay.
like
like so
it's
for
full,
over
bro. It's like
as
maybe just a
Alex
couple pages that aren't.
shows off his collection to a virtual audience,
It's a little bit hard to do that,
Alex
so
Alex got into Magic the Gathering what like middle of last year
A
when Final
year
Fantasy
ago, and look at him
yeah,
now.
and he's like
I knew
full
it was
full
gonna
in now. Like
happen.
I when Final Fantasy came out, Alex jumped on the bandwagon. So when Spider-Man came out, Alex was there in it, and now that Marvel's coming out, Alex is in there. And guess what? There's gonna be 4 more sets of Marvel. They've already pledged to not
Yeah.
do
Well, they
Infinity
have to do
Stones.
it that way with the
Yeah,
stones, the Infinity
they promised
Stones.
not to double up, and they're like, hey,
And
you know,
so,
put the IP for
yeah,
it.
the bonus sheet is all the same, actually. It's MAR, but they're all
Stuff.
bonus sheets. So there's gonna be five releases, I believe.
yeah,
So
we've
5
had one with
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, and the
Yep.
second one's superheroes. I'm confident, without a doubt in my mind, we're gonna get an X-Men one.
Oh, 100%. There's
Without
no
a doubt,
100%.
Magneto.
there's
There's no
already
Magneto, no
Wolverine, bro.
Cyclops.
What do you mean?
Exactly. I'm ready for my boy
He's
Cyclops.
he's busted.
They need to
Wolverine is
make
busted.
Wolverine is busted. They need to
Yeah.
make an X-Men commander deck and a
They will.
Brotherhood of Mutants. That's all I
They
ask.
definitely will.
All I ask.
Don't they definitely will. They'll make like a smaller set, and they'll just come out with X-Men stuff. Uh, but like getting back to your story, so you've done so how long have you kind of run your card shop business?
Um, I left my brokerage firm, I think it was in June of, I want to say 2023.
Mhm. Okay.
I
So
think. I
it's
think
been
that's
like
right. I'd have to double check with the boss.
Sheesh, that's
We-
3 years ago,
a
bro.
couple of years.
That sounds about right because you just said you've started your business about 3 years ago.
Yeah, you said first
Yeah,
year, second year, third year. Okay.
it's hard to keep up with like fiscal year versus tax year because
Yeah,
they're not the same.
Very
right.
much so.
But I do think it was June in 2023.
Okay.
So what has surprised you about your journey so far? Like what are some like positive surprises as well as some negative surprises?
Um, I think first and foremost it'd be the community. Um, it- you spend a little bit of time on Reddit, and you'll see that like if somebody lost their deck at a local event, there's a gang of people going to find it for you. Um, even I guess I'm the sister store, so I don't know what you would call the other, but the community there is like it's not the place to make mistakes. Everybody's there to uh, entwine. I'm not the best with words, but like
Like fellowship?
mesh together. It's close knit. So like
Yeah.
one person walks in at this time, a group walks in later, and like everybody knows each other. It's
Yeah,
very it's close knit.
that's good. Yeah, it's a close community. Like when you play Magic the Gathering, unless you're playing by yourself at home with your friends, like, you're gonna be forced to meet other people, whether go to a card shop to trade cards, buy sell cards, or sell cards, even just to play like different formats. Like, you can't play draft by yourself. It doesn't really work like that.
And I like that too because when you say look, like times are evolving. So like gamers back back when I was growing up, I
Nice.
won't drop my age or anything, but like I've been a gamer my whole life. That wasn't I don't want to say like socially accepted, but it's not always been the norm. And now we fast forward to today and there's Twitch streamers, there's people opening packs, there's
Yeah.
social media
Whatnot.
people that have Charizard people on a or Charizard on a chain. Like it's
Who,
kind of
who did that? Was that Logan Paul?
our time right now.
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
this is our time, and it feels good. It really does.
Yeah.
There's a renaissance of like card games. I mean, you were seeing Olympic athletes who are like proud to play Magic the Gathering. You're seeing NFL
Yeah.
Super Bowl champions that are proud to play, Magic
Oh,
the
so
Gathering.
you've read that then?
Oh,
Or
I've seen
yeah,
the
I mean,
videos.
we've seen
Yeah.
videos. You watch like those
his
like
collection
commander
was
game
insane.
shows.
I
The
think he was on the Giants. Actually, I'm
there
gonna have.
was there was one from the Seahawks. I think he was on
Oh, you're right.
defense.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, defensive line or something like that. And
Yeah,
you
I
got
think
this
he was an
massive
edge. Yeah, he's
350-pound defensive lineman with a Magic collection. You're like,
yeah,
you're
they can
crushing
drop
it, bro. You're
serious
crushing
money
it.
on that.
Yeah,
100%. And then
that's
there's guys like
awesome.
Posty just throwing out
Most
2 mil so he can get the one
One
ring.
ring. I think in an interview he said that was his most reckless purchase that he's had in a while. The
It,
one
Hey,
I,
ring.
the appreciation on that card, if you're looking at graphs, is probably nuts.
Oh yeah, I mean he got did he get like the one of one like
It's
ring that's
one
like
of
yeah,
written
the
in Elvish and everything
never
like that?
gonna be
bro.
reprinted, anything like that. It's done. You have the only card in the world.
Yeah, I know he said it was reckless, but I think he's actually going to come out on top on that. you know?
I mean, yeah, if he ends up selling it one day, I'm sure someone will want to buy it too. I
Oh, yeah.
definitely want to, people like if you enter like the Commander world, they have like considered reprints of the cards, right? You can really bling out your deck. You get the fanciest, it was expensive reprints versions of the cards you have your Commander that can really go ham and be like
I
3K card, a 3K deck right there.
I
Yeah.
I know somebody with an 8K
Oh
bling
yeah.
deck.
Wow.
It's so nutty. It's
Do you know what commander he's playing on that bling deck? Like, I'm curious because like I think I could only bling out one deck I ever owned, and
hold
even
on.
then I'm sitting there like, would I really bling out like a Fire Lord Zuko deck? Like, probably not.
I sent a
Destiny?
question. We'll go
We'll wait
through
for
our
response.
steps.
Sure.
Yeah, 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 and then I'll let you know.
Anthony,
but
if you
he's
could pick a
running
deck, which
he's
one would
running
you
like
pick to bling?
4 time walks. Uh, no land is in there without duels.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Secret history.
I'll
The
let you
secret
know when I
edition.
have the official
Okay,
response.
yeah, I'm very curious to see
Okay.
which deck you pick. Because you gotta have like a personal attachment to like that commander to put in like 8K.
It's
Facts.
yeah, for some, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's a personal attachment, but it's also like it's like a retirement account in sleeves.
That's
It's
true.
insane.
True. That's crazy.
Sisse,
Okay, yeah, Sasay's you can go to CDH with those competitive games.
Wild.
I'm gonna call him after this. That's all good.
All right.
That was very quick.
Yeah, it was. Well, I actually have a question for you guys. If you could bling out your own decks, which one would you choose?
Think because I have the premier piece for it, I'd probably bling out my Firelord Zuko deck. And for
Yeah.
all our audience out there, if you watched the last episode, I do have the
Is
neon art Zuko card, and so I would bling out that.
Sheesh, let me back
Bro.
up.
Tell the story, Anthony.
Did you
Tell it.
Uh,
pull it?
yeah, I pulled it.
Oh,
It's kind of funny.
good for
So
you,
it's
man.
actually it does feel like
Same.
divine luck because one, I love Zuko, my dog named after Zuko. Zuko's my favorite character.
No,
And then
stop.
I was like, I don't really buy into collector boosters because like I play Magic for the game of it. So like having a really cool card, booster card, perfectly fine. I'm not gonna balk at that. But like I'm in it to play the game, and so I think I was on Amazon, bought a pack off Amazon. I think Alex is peer pressuring me. It's peer
I
pressure.
didn't peer pressure
This
you.
man is like the poster child for like MG marketing. Like anytime a product comes out, and I was like, "Ooh, it's on sale! It's on sale! It's on sale!" And so I bought one, and then it came, and I opened it, and I pulled the fire.
It was a good deal. You got the
What's a good
commander
deal?
bundle and you
Well,
got
that is, I
Zuko.
think, what you just said. Divine luck. Like
Yeah, it did
that's
feel
weird
very
because
cosmic about it. Like, oh, this is my
Welcome.
favorite character, and then
your
I
dog
pulled the
is named
neon art.
Zuko,
My dog is named Zuko, named after the
and you don't buy CBBs.
no, I do
He did
not.
not.
That's crazy. Then that's actually crazy.
He got it out of the commander bundle for
Oh,
Avatar.
I just bought a single command booster
It was just
pack.
one. I
One.
thought you. Oh,
I did buy the
stand
booster
corrected.
box, the command booster box, but that one
Okay.
specifically came from that single
That's. I mean, I wish I had that luck.
pack.
I don't.
I will say, if I ever get a chance to meet Dante Bosco, I would have him sign a sleeve that I would just hit the card in.
Absolutely. You have to.
Yeah, that's super cool, man. That's I've never had that type of luck. I'm glad that
I
everybody else can get it. I just I
I
don't have.
burned all of it in that one sitting, so don't worry about it.
He says
Now
right before the next set comes out.
now I'm recharging, recharging.
Actually,
Now I'm putting in the money. Now I'm
I pulled a serial in Doctor Who,
oh yeah.
Oh,
but that was I think that was very first year. So it
oh,
was
so you got
immediate
rid of it.
liquidation. Like,
Nice.
let's move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I wish I still had it, but that is
how
what
do
it
you how do you feel about that? Actually, Magic. I'm someone who came into the series or the card game because of the Universe Beyond sets, but are you someone who like really enjoys more so the like universe within sets? Like there is truly magic? Or like what are your thoughts in regards to that since they've been going a bit more outside the bubble?
So that's an interesting phrase. I've never heard universes within. That's I'm gonna have to use that from now on.
It's how those
Um
people delineate like, X-Men from like Strixhaven.
no,
You have
I
the
would just
universe.
say I think there's magic and I think there's magic UB.
Uh,
Mhm.
But I'm definitely gonna use universes within from now on. I think that's so cool. Um look, man, at the end of the day, a lot of people have UB fatigue. And I get it. I really do. As somebody who sees the pricing on it all day, oops, let me back it up for a second. I see mm, I see like the buyer, like the consumer side, and I see the pricing as well. UBs are all marked up, and there's a giant UB fatigue.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to pay $500 for a CBB, including me. I think it's absurd. It's absolutely insane. I do see the other side as well. It's like Magic is growing like it's never grown before. It
Yeah.
is the growth of Magic right now, it's unmatched, man. It really is. Alex, your firsthand experience of this.
Yeah.
You like Final Fantasy. I don't take this the wrong way. I found out last year, Final Fantasy fans, they are rabid.
Yeah.
If it has anything to do and the artwork is decent, they're all going at each other's throats for
You
it.
have like decades of fandoms right there. Like people have
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
playing
And
Final
there's
Fantasy their
nothing wrong with
entire
that.
life. Yeah.
There's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with that. Now, is there something wrong with $500 CBBs? Well, yes, there is. But go look at a collector booster box of Final Fantasy today.
Oh, I've seen them. I've
There's
seen them, and I won't touch them.
it's
How much are they
supply
now?
it's supply and demand, and I don't wanna go check because I know it's way past that.
Last I heard, it peaked around 14 and kind of settled around 11 or 12.
Oh my
Like
god.
unopened, right? I assume unopened.
Unopened,
Yeah.
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 But
Insane.
that's that's like a marketing strategy, right? Like there are people who truly want to buy these cards to collect them. They're called collector boosters for a reason.
Right.
Yes and no, because you're gonna have the people that argue, "Oh, it's a bad set," like, Spidey.
Spider-Man.
Let's use Spidey. Look, Spidey has always been my favorite superhero,
Yeah.
and
Right here.
Uh,
okay.
oh, he has the comic book one.
This
Yeah, the
comic
comic
book,
comic
okay.
book.
Yeah, the comic book one.
Um,
Got him out of the
God,
two
how about
boosters that I got for collectors.
it's I don't
Sorry, I broke your trail of thought.
yeah, it's
But
like
I think I will agree with you that like for Magic for I what I really like about Magic, what Final Fantasy said, what about all the universe beyond says, it gets people who've never played Magic Gathering into what I think is the greatest card game ever created.
Guilty.
It's what a wonderful hobby that I have. I've now convinced my friends to get in it too. Like we're full on playing commander matches, virtual all over the computer because it's
Yeah.
that much fun. And so for me, someone who's always loved sharing like my hobbies with my friends, this was the perfect entryway to it. I understand the frustration of like, especially if you play like standard, and so you have to interact with these universe beyond cards, and you say, oh, it's weird seeing Spider-Man, attack my weird elf creature, but my mindset is like, if you just name the card differently, you would like it, right? Like if that's your reason for not liking a card or for not agreeing with it, like I'm not saying you're wrong, but I was like, it's whatever. Like if they had the through the open paths, if they had just made that an actual set and rather than the Spider-Man set, people would have ate it up. They would have like, oh,
Yeah.
what a cool spider world. What a cool spider thing.
and
Even though
so
it's
I
based on
think
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think Wizards did one thing right, and so whether it's they have the subtext on top of the actual text,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and
They're
so
cool
it will
cards.
show you the actual card and just tell you, "Hey, this is the print of this card." I
Yeah.
think they
Right.
did that right.
Yeah, they did that with the Godzilla when Godzilla with Ikoria when that set came out.
I think I have some of those in here. I'm not even gonna lie.
I may have a couple too.
It's a cool like I like both. I like both ways where it's like, oh, you have like mechanically unique cards, and then you have these like reprint, these secret layers. Like, oh, it's your favorite IPs, but in, like card
Here's
form.
one.
You play them.
So
I
this
Um,
can't
one
beat that.
is
I can't
called
beat
it's called Azula, Flame of Ember Island, and then underneath it says
Oh yeah.
Gaia-chan,
Those.
Artful Beauty.
I don't like that card design. And yeah, it just like I
I
want
think
the
it's
cards to be unique.
I think it's tough to balance. So like for Avatar with the bending, what they did makes sense,
Felt
but
it.
your power creep just exponentiated. Like, man, there's so many different variables. Like Badger Mole Cub is still used in 90% of
Yes.
I pulled
the
one
deck.
of those.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
you
think that's
get
more of a
it.
conversation of like where standard is and how do you build a card game that's like you're building it for standard, but then people take that card and apply it to different formats, right?
Well, so
Because
standard is to the throat, like,
yeah,
the
it
fastest
is.
there wins. I love it. That's my favorite one. That's why I don't make Commander Knights.
Mm,
But after this, I'm gonna put something together where I will be able to make it.
yeah. Standard, I enjoy standard and I enjoyed standard. I haven't played standard ever since Strixhaven came out. But that brief window of standard before Strixhaven, I felt
The
really good.
new Strixhaven SOS?
Yeah, the SOS, like after like
Oh,
the
really?
new era of Strixhaven, I haven't played standard in that era yet, but I played standard a little bit on like on MTG Arena
Really?
beforehand, and I enjoyed it. It was quite diverse. I mean, you see a lot of people running like artifacts, see a lot of people running badger moles, but I think overall, like I still felt fun playing like a red white aggro.
I y'all gonna hate me. I am mono red
Oh
and
yeah,
standard all day long.
yeah.
Alex
Nothing
has
wrong with
played
that.
the deck. Alex has played the deck. He doesn't like it.
There's
Hey,
nothing
He does
wrong
not
with this
like
deck, right? Like
it.
I'll
yeah.
tell you. I'll tell you what, bro. I finally made my own standard deck. It's not complete, but I can throw down, brother, if you want to go later.
That becomes what
I
we
work for
want.
myself, sir. So if you ever want to just pop in one day,
Well, when it comes to
It's
playing
taking a minute to make.
those decks, you
you know,
just gotta sideboard correctly, right? If they're playing uber aggressive at red aggro, just gotta sideboard correctly.
I don't
Good
run a
counter.
sideboard.
Yeah, I'm talking about Alex. If you won't beat him,
I,
just run
I
proper
gotta finish
sideboard.
the deck first, Anthony. It's all on Magic the Gathering Arena, by the way.
No, actually, no. So I've always ran standard. There wasn't commander when I was growing up. It
Yeah,
was you win or you lose. So
right.
that's what I'm accustomed to. And
Makes sense.
honestly, I'm okay with commander. It makes more sense. I don't like the extra time. So the faster
Yeah,
you
it
can
does take a
ramp
long
and
time.
get to the faster you can ramp, I love that.
You
Get to
gotta
it.
enter the
Let's get
competitive CDH world, like the competitive decks. Those are fast, but those are like unless you proxy, those are like expensive decks. You're playing
What
all
bothers me
your
about
die cards.
Commander though is that every single Commander deck runs Soul Ring.
Yeah,
It's kind
that's
of
true.
annoying.
Soul
It's
Ring,
It's a
so
Command
annoying.
staple.
Tower.
It
It's
reminds
like
me
I can't
reminds
see
me of
it.
Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like everyone's gonna have those staple cards.
that's not a thing in standard.
That's not a
And I can admit that maybe I'm just biased.
thing.
It's I like standard.
I mean, you don't gotta convince me, man. I play the ones I don't play. I don't play modern. I don't play legacy because I don't have the cards to do modern or legacy. But love commander, love standard,
It's
love limited. Best
what is
format.
meta change every what 3
3 years.
months?
Oh
No,
yeah, sorry. Every
it's
three,
like
yeah, net
3 months,
4 months.
bro.
Rotation is like every 3 years.
And that gets expensive.
It does.
That's
Right, right.
why
G
so
Arena, digital.
in in our home, bring it over. If you won by too much, we're gonna have to take a look at the deck across the table.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
let's have fun, but don't be that guy. You know what I mean?
right. Well, with standard in mind, obviously we have the upcoming Marvel Superheroes Magic the Gathering set. Uh, what are you excited about with this new set coming? Is there any mechanics or cards that you're hoping to see or use for your decks, or just in general that you think will be cool?
Even as from like a business side, you still own a card shop, a card
Yeah.
shop event. Like, what do you
um,
feel like this Marvel set's going to bring to the hobby and the business?
that's oh my god, that's a dual-edged sword.
Yeah, it's interesting. So I'll kind of fill in some from the air while you think of an answer. Like from like I I was talking to my brother earlier today, and we were talking about like when Final Fantasy set came out, I did not care about collecting any of the cards. I was like, I don't, it's whatever. They're just cards. They're just a fun game. But like honestly, like I'm looking at some of the card designs for the collector, like the full art cards for like some of the superheroes. They look really cool. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to start collecting those. Those are look really, really nice. Like I don't know how much I put into it, but like, I'm gonna start collecting,
I know
start
what to get you for
holding onto them.
Christmas now.
Yeah, it looked really, really
What a
cool.
good
So,
friend. What a good friend.
but I think for me, like my boundary when it comes to some of like the collecting of the borderless Marvel cards that some of them are comic book covers or comic book panels. I feel like that's kind of a little bit lazier. You should have just.
Yeah.
I want to collect the ones that are like the superhero, and then the back has like the name of the comic book they're from, just like how Final Fantasy had the hero
Yeah.
and then the number in the back. That's the ones I want to collect. And I'll do it for all the
Yes.
heroes, even from like the most random
I'd
hero
love
out
the
there.
same thing. I remember when I wanted to collect all, laugh at me now, I'm going to say DVDs with all the superhero movies that came out.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Oh,
like,
if I opened up my closet door back there, I've got some of that
There's gonna
too.
be an avalanche of like DVDs coming down.
that's well, okay. Alex achieved what I wanted to there.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
So
I didn't
cool.
finish it. I just got a majority.
And I hope you have a couple VHSs stacked back there as
No.
well.
No VHS. See,
You gotta
that's what
get
I'm saying.
You gotta get the
What was it?
older
That's
ones,
negative
like the,
aura right there, bro.
you gotta get the old, the OG Fantastic Four, the OG Captain
The
America, the
Hulk
ragdoll
with
missing.
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, Lou
Yeah,
Ferrigno Thor. You gotta say Lou
definitely.
Ferrigno Hulk. You gotta get that.
No,
Yeah.
You get
I
the
don't have
weird-
any of those,
When
man.
you can tell it's just body, like it's just
Just a
body
body
paint.
paint.
There's no CGI involved.
Yeah, they have to
But
like
as
do
a
a snap.
kid, you're like,
That's cool shit
this
ever.
guy's real. He's a superhero. No. I think there is a dual-edged sword there, right? Like from a seller perspective, I could show you a screenshot today of a card that's posted for $450, and then somebody listed at LP for $250, and the immediate near mint under that is $50. So the race to the bottom as sellers is very, very real. It eliminates margins, and I'm convinced that people hate money. But from the playing side, where is that median to where, like, I would pay this for this card, but then it hits 50, oh, I definitely pay that. Like, where's that median? And that's tough to find, but
It's definitely a sweet spot, and definitely you have to ask like the person buying it, like how much do they want to sink into Magic the Gathering. Apart from Magic the Gathering, I also play Warhammer as well, and I
you
was
play
playing a match.
Warhammer?
Yeah, for Warhammer 40k. So
Really?
I was talking to I was playing a match with this one person. This man literally quit his job to do full time Warhammer 40k.
Oh
So he
wow.
was willing to spend money to go to like professional player and get like.
Is he a paint? Does he paint?
Yeah, he does the whole gamut. He does the building, the
Okay.
painting, the basic. He does the full thing, and they look really nice. So like that's how because he wanted to become a professional player from Warhammer. He just wanted to sink in
If
a
you
lot
think
of
Magic
money.
is tough, Warhammer's very tough.
Really?
If you
I've never played it, but I know of people who
shoot
do.
a fireball, you better have a measuring tape ready.
Yes, very
Okay.
much so.
Yeah.
What the heck?
But I imagine that's the same case with like Magic the
Dude,
Gathering
it's
too.
crazy.
For people who play Magic the Gathering, people who want to go to like tournaments, who want to go to compete at regionals, who want to get into the qualifiers for the Pro Tour, they need to get the card that gives them the most edge in the current meta. That's all about exploring. That's all about play testing. It's all about figuring out what card are you actually going to put money to buy into to give you the edge to get you into that next level of
Right.
of competition. If you're just playing at your local Friday Night Magic, you might not want to spend that $50 for like the meta for the meta card for like Badger Bowl. But if you're trying to be a super competitive and get to those Pro Tour, get to those tournaments, whatever card you gotta buy at market price. Let's see if you would love to find a great deal, but you gotta buy at market price.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It is. Well, I feel like Warhammer is set. Warhammer is set at this price.
Oh yeah.
There's no
Warhammer is
market.
pretty.
Yeah.
Warhammer, and then the paint, the brushes, like Warhammer is insane. Like
there are like secondhand communities where you can buy like pre-built sets and all that kind of stuff, and so you can kind of save a few dollars here and there. Most of the time, if you buy like a model that's already been pre-painted, and that person might want to sell it for like more than they would usually bought it for, because they put in like hours to like
that's
mistakenly paint it. That's time of their life that they want to charge you for.
Yeah.
I could never get into Warhammer because I have shaky hands. So like this fine detail on this tiny piece of plastic.
It's okay. You don't
The
lose
whole
points
hand
for
is
ugly
red.
painting. You don't lose points
Yeah,
for ugly
it's
painting.
like
If that was the
Oh
case,
man.
I would lose every single match I play because I am so bad at painting these models.
no. So our I don't know if it's still called a sister store. Our bigger sister store, a brother store, whatever. It's about 7,000 square feet, and
Damn.
they have 4 to 5 Warhammer tables while also running like Pokemon or
Yeah.
Magic or
Huh?
whatever events. And I was down there for superhero release, and there was a Warhammer tournament,
Mm-hmm.
and like they all had the clip on measuring tape and
Yeah.
everything. And I'm like, I just saw that they all
Those
had
are
it. I'm
like
like, oh my
because
god, it's about to go down in here.
a Warhammer match is like 3 hours long. It's not a
Oh
short
my
enough.
gosh.
It's
Yeah.
a full on like you are, and
And
if
think
you
about
are
that
serious,
times 5 tables.
yes.
Like they're
And
spending some time there.
think about like a bracket system. Like you play a match, you win, and then like 3 hours later, so you like it's a grind. Like you if you hear stories from like professional Warhammer players, a
Yeah.
tournament is like a full day thing, like morning till night, and after a while your brain is like exhausted. You're playing basically like almost nonstop. You might have an hour break, but like it's still a huge endeavor to sit there and play.
Yeah.
That's actually wild. Well, I feel like we kind of got away from my question that I asked earlier, but maybe we had some time to think about it, or I can kind of chat a little bit. Yeah, so I wanted to chat a bit more. We kind of touched on it, but we deviated a bit from the conversation. Want to talk a bit more about the mechanics that are in the new Marvel set. So, if I'm not incorrect here, I believe we have power up and teamwork, right?
Those are the new ones, yeah.
Okay. And then teamwork is kind of like convoke in a way where you can use other things other than mana to tap, right?
Yeah, but just to pay the teamwork cost though. You still have to pay the actual
Right, right. Okay. So like what are y'all's thoughts with these two different things like oh, I guess power up too, right? So for power up, it's like you pay a cost to activate the power up. It's just kind of like activating an ability. So it's nothing too groundbreaking, but what are y'all's thoughts in terms of how that's going to affect like standard, the commander, the game in general? Like do you think it's really going to shake anything up?
mana.
Anthony, I think this is all you, buddy.
I mean, it
I'm a
might. I think
fucking
it's too
casual.
early. It's too early to tell. I think because like the cards aren't out yet. You can
Yeah.
theory craft whatever. I think for me, I'm at disadvantage because I don't know what the meta was coming out of Strixhaven. If I have to guess,
Right.
it's still very heavy, like mono green, stompy, and there's no really cards in this set that really lends to that mono green landfall meta.
Dude,
Um,
that mono green smacks my deck every time I play
yeah,
against it on standard. I see it. I'm just like, this isn't fun. I hate playing you.
I
Those people suck.
yeah, I don't know how much I mean there's maybe one or two cards coming out of the Marvel set that actually might have a role in um in standard. I think maybe some of the blue
Sure.
cards will have a role in it, but I think primarily
Okay.
this set is for Commander. I truly believe that. I
Yeah.
truly believe you need
So,
this set for Commander.
I
heck, they
do
reprinted
know.
the Commander Secret Lair cards, didn't they?
Well, I mean they're just secret lair cards. They're not Commander cards. They're just
Well, you
cards.
know what I meant. I know. What were you gonna say, Taylor?
I'm just gonna say the only thing I do know is that the Fantastic Four go infinite.
Yeah, the infinite combo. That's the
So
dream. If you can pull that off in limited or in standard, go for it. Do it.
and but you need a stop for it
Well,
because you want to just lock the game.
yeah, so the stop is Mr. Fantastic. Um we'll pull up the card, but like it's his ability is a May ability. You don't have to draw the card.
Mm,
Yeah,
Oh,
so he's
okay.
the stop. He's the
This is
stop.
why I said Anthony take the reins here because he's got it figured out.
I
What
I'm,
do you mean you have to see the cards? You already know the cards, buddy.
I don't know the exact like text of it, but like I think Mr. Fantastic is the only May. I think him and Invisible Man are the May abilities. Human Torch and Thing are the blessed abilities. Universe Beyond, they've already said that they're going to do at least half the sets a year is going to be Universe Beyond. They've already
yeah.
committed to that. They've seen good.
Well, Morrow already released Mood Swings, so
I mean, that's a whole brand new
how do you take
game.
that information? I have 4 Mood Swing
Oh,
decks in here Yeah,
Alex,
and
do you
it's
know what Mood
like,
Swing is?
Not a clue.
Mood Swing is a new card game that Mark Rosenberg,
dude,
creator of Magic,
you
just
don't.
created.
Really?
You'll
It's
probably
cute. It's kind of fun. It looks fun. I watched the gameplay of it.
you don't
It's
you don't
fast.
want anything to do with it, Alex. I know you as a person. You're like, I just know, bro. If
Okay.
you want one, I'll give it to you. I know you're not gonna like it.
It's a very casual feel of card game. I think
There's
a lot of potential, but I mean,
yeah, we'll
Oh
see.
man.
it's just
Nah, the only new card games that come out that have interested me to a degree, and that's just because we played the game a lot, was Riftbound. Me, Anthony, and Devonte, we had a big season where we were just playing League, 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 and
yeah.
all. If I were to ever make a deck, I'd hit up that boy set because that was my
I
main.
I was talking to I had a conversation. And this like
Gabby's pulling all the stuff.
like you don't know this
I've
on
been,
me
I've
yet
been
too.
saving these for somebody who
Yes,
wants to play Riftbound.
Riftbound's
I've been
Riftbound is
saving
fun. If you
these.
haven't played Riftbound,
It
you should play
is,
Riftbound.
dude.
It's great.
It can have the difficulty of Magic, but
Yeah.
it's designed to be simple. And the coolest part is, if you play League, all you want to do is find the characters that you like.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
that's what I had
And
a
you say
conversation.
set like
Love
I'm a
that guy.
tank. I'm a tank main.
Okay.
Orn is broken. Orn is broken. He
But
really is.
like
Okay.
Draven, it was
Okay.
like Kaisa were like the meta standard. But like, I was talking to my friend about like Riftbound, and like it's because it's a brand new card game. If you're looking for a card game to get it onto the ground level of like, hey, I'm gonna buy these like first edition, these OG packs, these OG
Oh,
characters,
true.
this is the moment.
Riftbound is it.
It's
So
it
Ooh.
because
it's,
it's only gonna go up from there because like League of
I have
Legends
Yeah.
as an
to.
IP is so rich in like
I
skins.
never
That's how they
thought of it like that. That's a really good point because it's like when you look at OG Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic,
Y'all have
all those
game.
cards are so
Y'all
expensive.
have game night, and y'all play
Huh?
League, right?
we used
Game
to.
night.
We
Yeah, we
used
used to.
to. It's
It's harder when people have
man.
kids. Cough, cough,
yeah, I became a dad and now I'm boring. Not really.
cough, cough.
No, that's. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but it's so much simpler than Magic. It is. It's there's like 3 different battlefields, but that's
It's
and
it's a
Magic
different
is one.
That
vibe.
sounds like Marvel Snap in a way.
It's I've
Yes.
never played that.
It's very akin to Marvel Snap where you're trying to win field, you get points.
Yeah.
One of the drawbacks of Magic the Gathering, if you've played for people who've played, is that sometimes you can get what they call like mana screwed, or you get land screwed. You either flood out on lands, you get draw too many lands, or you don't draw enough lands.
Jennifer hates that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Riftbound does a good job of preventing you from getting mana screwed.
Okay.
it's built into the game. Yeah, it's
Mm.
It's
beautiful.
kind of like Hearthstone as where you get like crystals every single turn.
Oh, like
Same energy.
like
is-
Hearthstone.
yeah.
And
So
then
you
they
do
can go
spend mana
back.
still, but like you still like you gain consistent mana each turn.
So, question
Okay.
about that, because League of Legends already made a card game. Why did
Oh,
they
really?
not run with that same name or
Legends of
same?
Runeterra.
Yeah,
I think
LOR.
it's because Legends of Runeterra, the game style is different. The game style of Legends of Runeterra is more akin to a digital card game format, and it lends itself
Probably
really,
has
really
true
well.
RNG, right?
Yeah, true RNG. It really lends itself to a real like a lot of the UIs. Like if you were to turn that into a physical card game, there's so many things you have to keep track of in terms of like game pieces that keep
Okay.
track of.
Yeah,
And
like
it's
like
I think-
Marvel Snap,
I-
that's a digital card game that I've played on the side here and there, and that game is a true like RNG. I mean, there's probably a way you could bring it to a real card setting, but it's like it would be way too complex.
you would miss some of the fun elements of what makes it a good card game.
Mm-hmm.
My last piece about Legends of Runeterra is that the way the game evolved really diverged away from what they wanted to do. Legends of Runeterra, League of Legends. When you think of League of Legends, you think of the champions, right? You
Yeah.
want to play,
Well, now they have a. Don't let me get into that. They have a Street Fighter on their client, which is with all the league
yes,
champions,
yeah.
and it's sick.
Yeah.
It is so good.
When you play a League of Legends, you play that kind of game. You want to play the champions.
It's a MOBA.
You want to play the champions. You want to play your favorite champions. You want to build a team with them. You want to go fight people. Legends of
I know.
Runeterra, the way they design the game is that you still have a champion you play as, but most of the meta decks don't actually use a League of Legends champion.
That's the
They
problem,
don't need
though.
them.
The game is so new, and everybody's worried about meta.
Yeah.
And this is visiting what I said earlier. Like, bring standard over here. We're not gonna care. We're playing for fun.
Yeah.
Let's play cards, man. Like if you were to say let's play poker, bring it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We honestly F the meta. It's boring. Anybody can go
Right.
Google a deck list and be
Yeah,
like,
in that deck.
yeah,
Yep.
and
Facts.
that's it eventually gets to the point it's just called pay to win. So the person who has the
Brought
most
that up
expendable
earlier.
funds gets to win, and that's boring.
Yeah.
Let's throw a bunch of cards on the table, like,
Yeah.
bro, let
Go
me
play
let me take one
modern.
of these
Go play
5Ks. Let me take one of these 5Ks I got right here, and you have an hour, and you got to kill 3 shots, and whoever wins wins. That's fun to me.
I like it.
Yeah, play
Yeah.
modern. Just play any card out. Like those little internal formats. Yeah.
We actually did that one time at Anthony's house. Anthony has a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that he
Oh
hasn't
yeah.
touched for a while, and he invited us all over. And
Oh,
so,
bulk.
yeah, we
No
just
thanks,
looked through
Anthony.
all his entire Yu-Gi-Oh bulk, and we just all made decks, and then just relived a little bit of high school and did our little group. We did like a group duel. Let's think of it as like Commander, but it Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have a Commander style format, so we just kind of made it up as we went along. It was like, oh, this says it affects all monsters. Okay, well that impacts you, Anthony. Impacts you, Devontae. Impacts you, Alex. Like,
The literal sense of the card. Okay.
like Dark Hole, for example. Everybody's monster's dead.
I
Just board
mean,
wipe.
it was great. I mean, and that's why I think our play
But
group
that's
leads as
fun.
well
Yeah.
to like Commander because we love
Yeah.
playing with multiple people. It's no fun just playing one series of one-on-ones. It doesn't get as fun when there's like
Well,
6
commander's turning into a point where so you can have 2 commanders now. It's
partner.
it's
Yeah.
weird,
Partner.
and that's not. I'm not here to
Definitely
knock on
different.
it. It's just not what I'm used to. It's not what I learned when I first started playing.
Yeah.
And so
Right.
I
Even
am biased. Let me put that out there. I'm biased. Standard, win or don't.
right. That's why I love limited format. Like limited, I don't have to worry about like paying to win limited. Your cards that you're bound to is just a set. That's it. It's
Yeah.
truly about did you pick the right cards? Did you create the right strategy? You
Yeah.
can't physically pay to win limited. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
We could sit here for days and
Yeah.
argue best
Yeah.
format versus like I think power creep with just Avatar alone was insane. Marvel versus Lorwyn. I'm gonna have opinions on both different sides because I love superheroes.
Yeah.
I also love profitability, and Lorwyn was an insane set. I think it was better than Secrets of Strixhaven.
Mm.
Really? I've heard a
Yes.
lot of good things about Strixhaven.
Yeah, well, I could show you all my listed cards right now, and all of Lorwyn's gone.
Wow. Okay.
SOS.
Yeah.
Still got some.
Yeah, there's a
I,
decent
wa-
still in there.
I wonder if it's
Okay,
because it's like
okay.
the new it's the most recent set minus Marvel. I wonder if that's hurting.
I think it's
The market's
what did you,
flooded right now.
what did you call it? Universes
Within.
within. That's a part of it, and it is. I think it has to do with artwork. I think it has to do with other things like the actual cards. Like I didn't think superheroes would have black market connections in it. I'm like, oh my god, okay.
But
From
you know, that's a commander card. It doesn't blend well.
Well, it's a good card, but at the same time, it's a reprint.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants the card will just go price out the card. There's so much going on, man. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a good era to be a. Would you say it's a good era to be a card shop owner? Or are you more wary of people say, hey, you prepared what you're getting yourself into?
Yes, also. Yeah.
Okay.
So the answer is just yes there.
Okay, fair. I
Um,
mean, I like the as well to like what advice or like if someone listening, if they approach you, hey Taylor, I really admire what you're doing. I really want to make my own card shop. What
okay.
would you what advice would you give them? Or what would you say tell to them?
Um, I think first and foremost, like I'm not gonna get on a pedestal, but do you have discipline? Obviously,
Yeah.
you get grown enough, you have enough discipline, you have enough bills, you can't go under that amount, right? Also, are you fiscally conservative? Do you have a starting amount? You can grow from that amount, but you also need to factor in bills. It's tough. I think that's the easiest thing is it's tough. If you're gonna do it for 6 months and give up, don't do it. You'll get crushed by opposition. You'll get crushed. If you're a push through type person, you'll succeed. And that's only that person knows that, really.
Sound advice. I think
I
that's
feel like
good
y'all are
advice.
getting me in the feelings right now.
Yeah, I mean that's the point. Like, people who listen, like we want to tell your story of like, hey, you had a dream, you pursued it. The idea is for you to help inspire our listeners that hey, pursue your dreams as well. And you make a really good point. Like if this is something you're passionate about, like be passionate about it. It's gonna get hard, it's gonna get difficult, but if you have that follow through mindset, you will find
I think it's very important. So if there are listeners, my passion was to never it wasn't sell magic. Honestly. Like I'm being honest with myself, I'm being honest with everybody listening. That was never my passion. It I was kind of given a blueprint. I was Alex, I was fed up with the um is it- being a stockbroker, like brokerage firm. It was like it was
You were over it. You were done. You were
I
ready to move
was
on.
looking for something that spoke to me more.
Yeah.
Thank you for that nudge. That was appreciated. Um, the big goal, and as what I can see, is like pull people into the shop instead of just, I don't want to say stay on the street, but like, man, if we could pull the kids in here, lead them in the right direction, or just give them somewhere to be so they're not messing up, that's dope to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all been asking me all the right questions because y'all are getting me right here, right now.
You just reminded me actually,
Passionate.
when we were in high school, it was our senior year, and this was actually Devontae's dad. He pulled us all aside. Anthony, I don't know if you remember this. I'm pretty sure you were there because when weren't you there, right?
yeah, I'm always hanging
So
off
What a
y'all.
good friend.
so Devontae's dad was like, he was there. We were all playing cards, just hanging out and doing what we do. And his dad was like, I love that you guys do this. And we were like, oh yeah, why is that? And he was like, because you guys could be out there like in like doing all these like other
Getting in
things that
trouble.
aren't making trouble, or taking substances that maybe you shouldn't be taking, or like doing God knows what. And just here you guys all are, like you're having a good time, you're enjoying each other's company, playing a game that you love, and just like I love it.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I think his wording was like, "Oh, whenever Devontae's out at night, I don't worry that he's doing something bad. I know he's
Yeah.
just playing Yu-Gi-Oh with his two friends."
Well, there's a couple other of us
Yeah,
too.
some of us, but he's we're just playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Like we're not doing anything miscellaneous. We're not getting into trouble. Devontae's out until 1 in the morning, not because he's doing like something he
Jokes
shouldn't
on
be
him. We just
doing.
didn't have adult money yet.
We're all just playing cards with truly with whatever we
Yeah, and
had.
then you grew up and kept buying cards.
Now we
Now
buy
we have
cards
our
and
own money.
drink.
maybe for our own money, yeah. But like that was the day. I mean,
Drink
you picked it up
water.
too. Like for you, whenever you play standard, it doesn't matter what you're playing. Just come over, come play with us, come have some fun. That was what we did as well. Is that we weren't playing the meta for Yu-Gi-Oh. We were just playing the cards that look cool. It we love
Yeah.
this monster. We made a deck for this monster, and we just had fun. We didn't care. Sure, someone would win all the time, but like we wouldn't care as long as we're having fun. We'd only care if you won too much. It became less fun to play against you.
I
Oh,
think
but if somebody was winning too much, you know what would happen.
We always team up. We all team.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Oh man.
I
That's
think
why I always
I was
think it's
gonna
funny when
tap
we play
into
with what were you gonna say?
I
Sorry.
think I was gonna tap into what Alex said. Married men. Anthony, are you married? Okay. Look, man, like we're not out being wild and crazy.
Not
You
anymore.
know, if we
Right.
want to be out wild and crazy, it's gonna be with a whole bunch of people that play Magic. I'm
Right.
okay with that in my
Yeah.
book. Like, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not worried about that."
And as you said,
Right.
mentioned earlier, like
It's
you're building community. It's
that's a big part of it. Yeah,
building community. That's
yeah,
what it is.
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess with that, I got one final question for you both. So, Anthony, you may already have what I'm about to ask, but if you guys could have a card, any card that you could dream of, and have it and not sell it, what would that card be?
So many cars out there in Magic the Gathering world.
Yeah, yeah, there is. And I could probably go ahead and start just to kick it off. For me, it's pretty simple. Obviously, it's gonna be from the Final Fantasy set.
Yeah,
Uh,
obviously. I told you Final
Obviously.
Fantasy fans are rabid.
Let me guess which
They
one
are
is
rabid.
your favorite hero from Final Fantasy.
Wait, wait, wait.
I,
Do you have a serialized?
I don't think they offer serialized versions of the card game
no,
cards.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be cool to have a serialized, but no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. No, I would want Surge Foil, Cloud, Ex Soldier, or Midgar Mercenary. Either one, it
Oh,
don't
she
matter.
last dude.
It don't
Yeah.
matter which one, just one of
No,
the
I
two.
didn't say that on here. Bougie. Bougie.
I got the non-Surge Foil one right here.
Okay, Cloud. Okay,
Yeah.
with the BF sword. Okay.
And then I've got the non-Surge Foil of Midgar Mercenary,
He just wants to
right?
flex his collection again.
Anthony, I know you're waiting to flex yours, bro.
I don't have it on hand. I don't finish my
Right.
collection, Doc. Not yet, at least. Wait for the Marvel set. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Do
Oh yeah, I
you need help?
forgot.
You need help
Uh,
filling those in?
this was the Zach Fair that came with the Switch 2 edition of Rebirth.
oh, he would love help
I
filling
see.
that collection in, but there's a cost. And he knows the cost
There's
of
a
his
cost.
hobby.
There's a
No
cost.
He
kidding.
knows the cost of his hobby.
He also has
I've
my
got
store link.
Yeah.
I got a few more,
A
for
few
the
more.
board.
Both pages are
Because
full.
every dollar
Hey,
is worth
he
two
big flex.
dollars.
He big flex that.
Every dollar for Alex is worth $2.
I've even gotten some of the secret layers.
Dude, this man's a diehard Final Fantasy
Some of
fan.
them are
So
in decks.
when they do more, you gotta
Anthony,
hook him up.
he's a magic fan now,
Oh,
Yeah,
brother.
he is.
He's a magic
so
fan, bro.
everything on this page, except for these two, I pulled. So I pulled this Borderless Bahamut. I pulled this Riku out of the Chocobo bundle. Chocobo bundle. This was the first collector pack card I ever pulled.
No one can see what that is,
Uh,
though.
this is
You-
Blessing of the Oracle. It's called a Chroma's
Chroma's
Will. Yeah.
Where'd you get that Chocobo bundle?
I got it off
Amazon.
Amazon.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Yo, what did I say?
You have to book your local game store, Alex.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Bro,
I got it for MSRP. So
that was shade. That was shade.
I got it for MSRP, guys. Chill out. I didn't pay like
For
$200.
your LGS, your LCS.
My local LGS wants to charge me $200.
So they made 30.
No, because I think I bought it for 100 or something like that. It wasn't like It was they doubled the price at the local game store. That
Hold on.
much I know.
That's fair. Do you have a card? Answering Alex's question, do you have a card, Taylor, that you wouldn't sell for anything? I mean, you have to, right? You said you have something that's like you're not gonna sell it.
Hold on. Hold on.
But I feel like that doesn't
Like it's
count because those are his
this is personal
fiance's.
collection. Yeah, it's his personal
Yeah.
collection. He said he won't sell it. You don't have to.
Here's 3
What's that?
Ooh, what am I looking at?
original dandans,
Oh, that's nice.
near mint.
Hell yeah. Alex
Like
wouldn't
no
know. He
big
did.
deal.
He
Hold
never
on.
lived in
Wait,
that
wait,
Magic
wait.
Kingdom.
I
He
have
he knew
no
what
idea.
Dan is. You know.
I'd stack it with probably this. Y'all know what a soul ring
Soul
is.
Oh,
Ring.
soul, that's a cool soul ring. Yeah.
It's a Kaladesh invention soul ring.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
have heard of Dan Dan though, Anthony.
You
They made
have
like a
heard of it.
commander
There's a
secret lair
secret layer.
deck.
There was a secret layer
Yeah.
for Dan Dan.
Yeah.
It
Do
was
y'all know what that
inspired
soul
by.
ring? Do y'all know what that soul ring goes for?
Not a clue.
Don't
You
look it
should
up.
guess. You should guess, Alex. How would you guess?
I don't
I should
know.
guess. Is
There's
it the
a
universe is
Cavern of
beyond?
Souls.
What is that?
That looks dope. Cavern of Souls.
Oh,
I
Carbon
don't
Souls are cool.
know. Here's an ancient tomb.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the from
Ooh,
Edge of Eternities.
I've seen
Dude,
that one. That card's good.
Here's a
I
Farewell
love Edge of
Lives
Eternities.
and Greater
That's a good set.
Armancy. These I'm not sure you're gonna catch the confetti
Ooh,
foil on it, but
Cool.
it's there.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. I
believe
got
it. Those look dope.
Hold on. I'm having a hell of a time getting rid of these bad boys.
Oh, you've got those? Dude, those I heard went up like crazy in value recently. Smothering Tide?
you. Oh,
Or yeah,
Uh,
like the
you got the good.
anime
You
version
got
of
the
it or
anime girl.
whatever.
You
is-
Yeah.
got the waifu
oh,
version.
wait. It would just be this bad boy.
The Soul
I'd
Ring. I
have
love that.
a bling deck
Oh, that's a good blink.
with 4 of these
Oh my
because
god.
that would just be 8 racks.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Y'all didn't even respect the Dandans. That's
Oh,
crazy.
I
I,
know Dan Dan
I
accident
just
doesn't
don't
know
know Dan Dan.
the history of that.
I
I
don't. I
I know
That
don't.
know.
was half of oof.
Oh,
What is
Manifold.
that?
Manifold, Mana Crypt. No,
It
it's Manifold.
is. It's vault.
Vault. Yeah, yeah, Manifold.
And then there's just a bunch of what is this? I have a playset of Sword of War and Peace.
Cool.
Oh, that's a good card.
It's also Kaladesh inventions.
Damn.
Fancy. Fancy.
I
And
actually got my first sword
2
recently.
staff dominations.
Nice.
These are the ones that don't get sorted in with the normal cards. These are the
Okay.
ones that I'm gonna open up with. I hope.
I think for me, the card I would not sell. I don't know, man. I would sell Neon Art Zuko in a heartbeat.
You
If
would
it's
sell it?
the price is right,
You
right? Like
would?
I
Okay.
would sell, yeah.
You would?
Okay.
I would eventually. Not right now though.
Anthony is very
Yeah.
good at not getting very attached to cards. Like
Like I
it's
said,
like
I enjoy the game of Magic the Gathering, and the way my philosophy is that if I get a really good card and I'm not using it for any of my commander decks, which is the only eternal format I'm
Mhm.
playing right now, I will sell it. I'll take that money. I'll keep funding my Magic the Gathering hobby. I'll go out and play more. You know, like I'm gonna try to get that collector booster box from the Magic Arena Direct. I'm gonna
right.
try hard. I'm gonna do my gosh darn best. And then if I
You,
need to bling out a deck, I will bling out a deck if I get extra.
yeah, didn't you just win a whole booster box from doing Magic
I've
the Gathering
yeah,
Arena?
I've won twice so far. I won the Edge of Eternity collector booster, and then
It's crazy.
I won the Strixhaven play booster. So I'm gonna really work hard to win the collector booster for Marvel set
Just
because
through Arena?
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's
That's
gonna
crazy.
it's gonna be more expensive than actually just go out and buying my own, but there's something really
Mm,
satisfying about winning my own.
it's free. You got to invest your time.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, yeah, I'm also gonna
He has
spend like
fun doing it.
money to do it. It's so expensive to play. 6,000
That's
gems,
a
which is
free game.
about
That's a free game,
What
bro.
is that, like $40?
no, not a little less than that.
No,
Oh, actually, 6,000 is about 40. I think it's about like 40ish. I
Yeah,
for
I know
instant
because I was
or
looking at
play
it
boosters?
lately. I was
think
like,
6K gems.
do I get the battle pass this one time? Because I actually am like more than halfway, but then I'm like, you know what? I told myself no. unless I finished it. If I finished it, yes, but I don't think I'll finish it,
Fair.
so I'm not gonna get it.
That's true. I mean, hey, that's how you handle battle pass.
Mhm. Yeah, Devontae taught me that one. He's like, he's like, if I don't finish it, I don't buy. I'm like,
Uh,
okay, that's fair.
yeah, yeah, maybe the Neon Art Zuko will stick around as they bling out that commander deck because it is one of my favorite commander decks
Please don't sell that.
I've built.
As
We'll
somebody who
see.
understands stock graphs
I'm
and
not selling it now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it
sentiment,
for a bit.
sentiment, please don't sell that.
I'm gonna hold it for a
If
bit.
you're going to sell it, I will give you cash, and I'll keep it for when you want it back. Dead
I
ass.
think.
No,
Oh, I think
will,
some of my friends
will.
have given me cards too, so I won't sell those cards.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one.
All right. Final question of our interview. We always give you a chance, Taylor, to plug yourself, whether or kind of like last minute advice, or just honestly just tell us like what's next. What's next on your agenda?
My agenda?
Yeah.
Like in life or magic?
Anything, doc. Like this is your chance to plug yourself, plug your business, plug whatever.
Um,
Give a shout out too. Shout some out.
I'll plug my life right now.
Hell
We're we've been extremely busy. Um, we're getting married this year.
yeah, dog. Congratulations.
So we would have had the brick and mortar earlier, but I think that's a lot to weigh at one time, especially if you open up doors to people who wanted to make it theirs. I don't want to cancel their day just because I have one. That doesn't seem right. So we're prioritizing us. Um, 2 weeks after, I will be looking at opening. Um, that's the rest of the year for us.
That's awesome, man.
It's a very exciting year. And, congratulations. I mean,
Yeah,
Alex and I, we both
thank you.
planned and bought a wedding. We know how expensive that can be. So
Yeah.
It's a little. I didn't know you could get charged depending on what time of year it is.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
news to me.
peak season
There is a season for it.
pricings would be.
Bruh, like, would you like to have nice weather outside? That'll be an extra 5. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
And it's not even a guarantee because you could
It's
still get rained
not.
on.
We live in Texas, bro. None of that is guaranteed.
Dude, especially this month. Like it's
If
been
it rains,
crazy.
sorry, you paid for it. Like, what?
Yup.
That's crazy.
All right, Taylor. Thank you so much for joining us. We had a great conversation. I mean, we kind of went all over the place, but I think we really nailed some really heartfelt advice. Love to hear your story. Hey, man, when you open that brick and mortar, I'll be there.
Yeah, let us know. Dude, you never told me he's gonna show up. We'll get it lit.
Let's go. I need some competitors in there. I don't
Okay.
care if I win or lose. I just need
Oh,
some
they'd be like business
competitors.
competitors, like you want
Hey,
to
hey,
your business.
I'm mono red. I'm mono red. It's super easy to beat. So
Very
I
much.
appreciate the time, boys. I really do.
My bad. Thanks for being with us. It's been fun, dude.
Thank y'all for having me. For real.
Absolutely. Alrighty, Taylor. Well, take it easy, man.
Hope you enjoyed that segment with Taylor. I mean, I had a really good, honest conversations, and as you saw, like we talked about some really, really deep stuff. It's not
Yeah.
it's not easy to like go from one career that people say is like the dream career, stockbroker, to
Right.
do something owning a cottage shop. So
Yeah, it was really cool listening to Taylor talk about, how he took that leap of faith on himself and really bet that he had the ability to go out there and make his own business. I think that's really cool. It's something that, not a lot of people have the spine to do. I don't know if that's something I could do. I mean, I'd like to think I could, but like there's a lot of pressure that comes with it, when the whole livelihood of your family is dependent on a business model that you're running, that's that has to be a lot of intimidation,
right.
a lot of uh a lot of hardship on your mind and your body. Like kudos to him and anyone that is out there doing that.
Truly, truly an inspiring story. And that's what Did You Tell Me is about, is telling these stories and reaching out to our community and hearing what they have to offer. So glad a
100%.
good conversation. Hope you enjoyed it much as we did. That interview did go very long, so we're gonna kind of end our episode there. No random question this segment.
I think we had some good questions with Taylor, so you
There.
know we'll save it for when we get Devontae back. I'm hoping maybe next episode we'll
Don't
see.
jinx it, Alex.
I know,
We miss
right?
him.
I
We want
know.
him back, but
I know.
he takes some well-deserved
I miss my boy.
time.
Maybe we'll drink some Asahi or some Dos Equis or whatever Anthony's favorite beer is next time. We haven't
Oh,
shared that clip yet. That's what I'm talking about. You're
oh,
looking at me like
that's
I'm
what you're getting.
crazy.
Like, what are you talking about, dog? Give a special shout out to JT for his awesome design. Give a shout out to Love Diction for his intro and outro. Give a shout out to Taylor. What a great and give a shout out to my co-host. Thank you for joining us. You know, these dual episodes, you know, yes, we're missing 1/3 of our awesome energy, but it is good to come back and present a quality conversation with you guys.
Absolutely. It'll be good to catch up with DJ when we get him back. But until then, thank you everyone for following, for liking. Make sure you throw a comment, subscribe, share, help us out, you know. Let everybody know. We got to get the word of mouth out. It's through you guys that we're able to continue to build this community. So anything that you guys are willing to do for us, just know we really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts.
Very much so. With that, it has been Dude You Never Told Me. See you next time.
Adios.